Episode 4105, How Heavy is Your Diaper Bag?
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. It's Friday. That means you get to do the happy dance. Oh, yes, I'm getting the happy dance on. I don't have a schedule, though, this weekend. How about you? Well, before we get into that, do you smell something? How heavy is your diaper bag? For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already have the opportunity, you want to head on over to createyournow.com, where you can learn more and sign up for the Kisses newsletter. The Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Well, this episode is brought to you by AIM, Inspiring Connection and Community. Well, I hope you can hear it a little bit in my voice because I'm smiling from ear to ear. It's really hard to sit there and have a straight face and say, you smell something? And you ask about a diaper bag, right? Okay, so if you're a young mom, you already get me. But if you're an older mom, you're like, you're taking me back to a diaper bag? Yeah, I am. We're going back there. Talk about confessions of an upset mama. Oh, I've got some things to talk about. I mean, think back. Let's just talk about the diaper bag for a minute. If you think about, because I'm older, okay? I'm over half century. So yeah, we're up there. I've been through not thousands of diaper bags, but I feel like I should be. But can I just tell you this? I don't like that the diaper bags nowadays just look like a purse. How unfair is that? Now, I like it, but I don't. Why? Because that diaper bag was like, look who I am. Don't mess with me. You need that don't mess with me mama moments, don't you? Of course you do. But then there's also those, you're carrying that diaper bag and it's like, I need you to mess with me because I'm done. Take this bag, take this kid. I'm out of here. That's when you want to hand them off, right? Take them to grandma, papa, you take them to, dad, you say, here, you got them. I don't have them any longer. But sometimes that diaper bag is filled with other things. As you know, mom life isn't for the faint of heart. You start by carrying your baby, like literally, on your hip. And then you carry a bag full of every imaginable thing that might save the day. Diapers, wipes, bottles, snacks, toys, extra clothes, you name it, it's in there, even stinky diapers. Oh, yes, you do. But you see, then the diaper bag becomes your lifeline. Kind of like a little Mary Poppins moment. Yes. Stuffed to the brim with every solution possible for every little crisis. And then one day, everything changes. How heavy is your diaper bag? Because you see, that one day, you have this strange wish for the diaper bag to disappear. The weight, the clutter, the constant reminder of your need to be everything for your child. Maybe you're tired. Maybe you're worn. You just don't want to lug it all around. But then you take a peek. You look inside the bag, and it's still there. Just not diapers anymore. Instead, it's filled with new things. Permission slips, cell phone chargers, water bottles, homework notes, wedding notes. Oh, wait, you're going to be a grandma picture. Your child's needs evolve, right? But the bag, that relentless, ever heavy diaper bag, sometimes you like the look, other times it has holes. It never really goes away. It just changes shape. How heavy is your diaper bag now? I was thinking about this because, I think about a diaper bag. How crazy would it be to think of it this way, as it being a mirror of your life, a mom life? Your diaper bag has always been more than just a bag, right? It's a symbol, a perfect reflection of the stage of motherhood you're in. And when you peek inside, you don't just find the pacifiers and rash creams, even though you did for a long time. But now you find the tools to solve screaming meltdowns, soothe thirsty lips after a playground run, replace a fidgety hand held too tightly. That bag, no matter what you call it, carries the weight of your love, responsibility, and endless giving. But what happens when your child grows? And so do you. When the demands don't disappear, but they just morph. When you still feel like you need to carry the weight of it all, even if the load looks different. Mom, the diaper bag you carry now isn't about baby gear. It's a mental and emotional burden that can weigh you down just as heavily. And the same supermom magic can quickly turn into overwhelm and exhaustion, leaving you feeling worn and thin, without a clue of how to drop the load, how to get rid of things, even if you should. How heavy is your diaper bag? Now, maybe you're at the point where you might not be calling it a diaper bag anymore. Maybe it's a backpack, a tote, or just that corner of your mind packed full of shoulds and have-tos. But it's still there, still heavy. So I got a question for you. How do you lighten your load without losing the essence of who you are as a mom? How do you step back without feeling like you're stepping out of the mom role you cherish and the difference you make every single day? I mean, for some of us, that mom, that's a badge of honor. It's like, I'm a mom. Look at Mother's Day, right? You want to feel that, but maybe it looks a little bit different. So how do you do it? Maybe you just have to say, no more diaper bag. That is your Kiss to Keep It Simple strategy. No more diaper bag. You might be carrying other bags, but you don't have to carry it all just for your children, and you don't have to make it all about the diapers, stinky and all. I want you to look at your bag as a bag. Just look at it. It's a bag, and it carries what helps them grow. That's what you get to carry for them. So maybe it's time to rethink that mental diaper bag that you're carrying and clean out the clutter. Whatever it is, maybe it's the physical, maybe it's the mental, maybe it's the emotional. What is it? Well, let's look at it. It's all about the DIAPER. So let's start with the D. Decide. Decide what really matters. You can't carry everything, and you're not meant to. I know we've all tried, and that's okay. I get it. We want to. And if you've had as many children as I have, honestly, even on the last one, I still wanted to carry it all. I'm just being real with you. Doesn't matter how many kids you have. It's like, I want to be there for them. And there's nothing wrong with that. But here's the thing. At some point throughout their stages and your stages of life, you got to decide what really matters. Choose the essentials, your child's emotional needs, your own well-being. Maybe you're not just carrying snacks for the kids, but you need them for yourself too. I'm just saying, right? You need to quench your thirst as much as they need to quench theirs. And the truly impactful moments over the noise and distractions, right? Ask yourself, what really moves the needle for my child right now? What really helps and serves me as a mom so I can better serve them? And then as you move into your grandparenting stage of life, or maybe you're into an auntie stage of life or a great auntie stage of life, then you can sit there and say, well, what really moves the needle for me and fill in the blank as a grandma? How can I sit there and serve my grandchild better? Decide what really matters. D. I. Identify what you can let go of. There's going to be tasks, worries, and pressures, right? All weighing you down that might actually belong to someone else or belong in the past. Don't keep bringing it up. Pinpoint what feels like dead weight. And you know it already because you've already thought about it. It is that fast. You know what's weighing you down. And then practice releasing that guilt that comes with it. Saying no or asking for help is not a failure. It really is a tool and a strategy. So utilize it. Identify what you can let go of. A. Align. Align with your child's growing independence. I know you're thinking, no, I can't do that, Christine. They're not ever going to be independent. In fact, I want them to be dependent on me forever. No, you don't. Let me just interject that right now. You don't want the stinky diapers in your bag all the time, and you don't want them dependent on you. But you do want them reliant on you. They need to know that no matter what, my mama is resilient. She is one I can trust. She's reliant, right? I can come to her with anything and she's going to help me figure it out. That doesn't mean you carry all the answers. That doesn't mean you do all the work. But it does mean you show up. There's a difference. Your kids are capable of more than you might realize. So empower them to take responsibility for the parts of their own journey, right? What makes sense really for them at their stage of life, right? You can't give a 5-year-old what you're going to give a 25-year-old. Now, sometimes the 5-year-olds do better than the 30-somethings, quite honestly. But at the same time, you can't give them that, right? It's got to be age appropriate. So empower them to do that. Maybe it's, you know how to brush your teeth now. You're of age. So before you go to bed, when you wake up in the morning, this is your chore list, right? And it's not, I don't even like the word chore list. I just got to say that didn't really happen in our household. I didn't say, these are your chores and they have to be done. No. It was, we all worked as a team. And you were responsible for what you needed to do. And I wanted you to grow up and figure out, oh, wait, you can get dressed. So you can put on your pants. You can put on your shirt. Wait, now you're learning to put on your shoes and your socks. And now you can tie your shoes, right? Not just put on your shoes, but you can tie them also. You see, it grows, right? As we grow, we gain more responsibility. As you have grown, you've gained more responsibility. Maybe you're willing to give it away now, but that's for another episode. So empower them. Let them take responsibility of their journey within their life that's age appropriate. And that means less to carry for you, but more growth for them. We all need to be stretched, including our children. It's not about making it easy for them. It's about helping them grow. P, prioritize. Prioritize your self-care. Mama, you can't pour from an empty bag. You cannot. You got to fill your cup, right? You can't be there and say, oh, here, I'm going to share this with you. Oh, wait, there's nothing in here to share. So make room in your schedule and your heart for moments that refill your energy. Maybe it's reading a book and you're like, I don't have time for that. Yes, you do. Get up 5 minutes early and read whatever you can in 5 minutes. If you take a bath, stop looking at reels. Your phone might fall in the bathtub. Put it away, turn off the music, and read your book instead. You see what I mean? Like, there's ways around it. We just come up with excuses because we really don't want to work as hard. We don't want to. We just don't. It just frustrates me. Can you tell? We make excuses so we don't have to do the work, and we make excuses so we don't do the work, so we don't get better, but we still complain. Why? Why is that? Sometimes we got to put on our big girl mama panties. And we got to say, you know what? I'm not 20 anymore, but I've got some great ideas and I know what I need to do. I see things differently and I'm going to take care of myself so I can better take care of my children, my grandchildren, my nieces, my nephews, whatever it is. Self-care isn't selfish. It's survival. The survival to thrive. Okay? Not, oh my gosh, if I don't have it, I'm going to. No, it's a survival to keep going, to thrive. You're empowering yourself. So prioritize it. E, establish. Establish boundaries. Set clear limits on how much you can take on. Teach your child and others around you that your time and energy are finite. Finite, not infinite. Oh, you have all the time you want. No, you don't. I have a starting point and an ending point. Boundaries protect you and they model healthy habits for your children. I'm one who doesn't need a lot of sleep. Okay, I'm getting worse now. I need more sleep now that I'm older, but maybe only about an hour and a half, maybe. I literally could live on 4 hours of sleep and be great at it. But let me tell you, my kids can do it once in a while, but it frustrates them when they're like, Mom, you're always doing stuff. I'm like, that's how I'm wired. But I can tell you this right now, they're not wired the same way. Can they do it? Yes. Should they do it? Not all the time. So you want to stretch your kids to the point where they're wired. Don't try to make them become someone they're not. Don't try to put them in your box. Fit them in their box. God created a heavenly design for them. And that doesn't mean that they're going to be exactly like you. They're not a clone. Thank the Lord. I mean, honestly, I don't want my kids to be me. There are days I don't want to be me, right? Let's be honest, right? And maybe you're giggling a little bit in your head, but that's the thing. Sometimes we sit here, we pride ourselves, oh, my girls look like me, or my boys look like me, or they act like this, or they have this. That's all fine and dandy. It's wonderful. But honestly, be praying that they grow up shining as bright as the divine design that God had created them to be. That's what you want to shine. Not, oh, that was my little trait right there. Stop. Let them be their own person. Of course, that doesn't mean you don't say, oh my gosh, she got that from me for sure. Of course, you're going to say that. But there's a difference of saying it, looking at it, smiling, and saying that's cute. But not sitting there and like making it your entire life. You know what I mean? Because you've got a friend that's just like that. I know you do. We all do. I can tell you many, many people, friends, acquaintances, strangers even, I can tell. And man, you're like, oh, how can they do that to their child, right? You shake your head at that. So flip the script, look at yourself and say, am I doing it to my children too? Be careful. So establish boundaries. It's not just for you, it's also for your children. Let them know that they really need to walk in who God created them to be. It's not about who you want them to be. There's a big difference. Raise the ceiling appropriately, but make sure it's the heavenly one and not the one that is all full of pressure, right? That's the wrong P, right? We want to establish the boundaries and protect them and stretch them, but make sure we're stretching them in the manner that God wants us to. And finally, R, reflect. Reflect regularly and readjust, all right? We got to be adaptable. Motherhood is a moving target. It really is, literally and figuratively. Like sometimes you have to duck because why? A toy's flying over your head, and if you don't move, you're going to have a black eye. Been there, done that, not so great. Okay, I really didn't get the black eye, but I did have the darker circle and things like that. But I did actually almost have my tooth knocked out. But we'll leave that for another episode. But what you needed to carry yesterday differs from today and tomorrow. So check in with yourself regularly. What needs to shift? What's new? Right? Your diaper bag isn't forever fixed. I mean, think about it. You go to the store, you look online, you've got Amazon Prime, and you're like, oh, that's a really cute bag. I think I like that. 6 months later, you go shopping again. Oh, that's a really cute bag. But when it comes to our children in the diaper bag, we tend to want to fit them in there. We want to keep them there. We want to hold them there. Why? Because it kind of made them who we think we are and who we think we need to be and who we need to show up as. Mom, your kiddos are part of your story, but they're not all of your story. So when you think about where you're headed, right? Your bag's going to be heavy, but it doesn't have to stay that way. You can lighten the load and still have impact, right? That diaper bag isn't just about stuff. It's about the role you play, constantly evolving as a mom, as a woman, as a guardian, as a guide, as an encourager and a cheerleader, all for your child. The load feels heavy at times because it does matter. We were given an incredible blessing, and we are to raise them up. But you don't have to carry the world alone. Let go of the weight that wears you out and keep hold of what empowers you as a woman and as a mom. You are enough with or without that bag. And your impact, it doesn't depend on how many items you tote around, but on the steady, unconditional love and support only you can provide. There's only one mom for your child, and that's you. Don't ever question that. You were given that blessing for a reason, no matter how they showed up in your arms. So how heavy is your diaper bag today? Can you lighten the load? Can you let a few things go? Maybe you can pack things a little bit differently. Maybe you can have some conversations about what you really should carry and what you shouldn't. And then make a decision. What's the first thing you're ready to put down? Go in peace. Be present. Be incredible. Be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed weekend. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.